Let us take two constituencies to begin with, and we start with Mandre आणि पेडणे. आणि मांद्रेचो दिसता तुमका Dayanand Sopte is safe. As per the survey, Dayanand Sopte is safe, and immediately I'll go to Pernem. And if we look at Pernem, Babu Asgaonkar is unsafe. So I start with 1-1, one positive for BJP, one negative for BJP. Dilesh, quick comments, then I'll go to panel.
Yeah, so I would not be getting into political theorizations. I will only explain the data. The data basically was the conclusions were basically drawn from a few questions that were asked, and they were looked at in tandem and correlated. Number one, we looked at what did people feel was the performance of their sitting MLA. So that was one, which was the foremost question that we looked at. We combined it with do the same people who rated the performance of their sitting MLA want a change in the government? So that's the second question that we correlated it with. The third question we looked at was, even if these two things are looked at, what is going to be their face of CM that they would want to see? So if you look at most of these three, four questions that we had and then we put it together, we got a combined result, and based on that, there was a conclusion drawn or an inference drawn whether a particular candidate is looking safe or unsafe if elections happen today.
Elvis, you agree with it? One safe, one unsafe. Babu Asgaonkar is unsafe. Dayanand Sopte looks safe.
I don't know नॉर्थाक इतले एक्स्ट्रीम नॉर्थ अशें कशें पोजिशन आसा तें, पण जनरली आयकुपाक मेळटा ते भशेन BJP overall is unsafe in both the constituencies.
Very interesting. Giriraj, how do you look at it?
I think it is too early to actually predict. And Mandre, as you said, I mean, there was a lot of talk until very recently that even Mandre may not be safe. So I think with Mandre, Pernem also will, come and, like Manoj Bab rightly said, I think BJP is a quick learner. They have taken government.
So we hope that you see this data points and learn. We have no problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even if you feel that we are unsafe somewhere, I think the efforts only will be doubled in those constituencies.
Radhabab?
What happens from Mandre, for many years, for at least 5-6 elections, had the same MLA, Ramakant Kallap, right from 74 till maybe for 5-6 elections. After that, constituency has been changing. In the last elections, it defeated the sitting BJP chief minister. So then again, the MLA defected, redefected, and he's come back again. So it obviously means that then Sangeeta Parab was also there somewhere along the way. So it has been changing, and probably the voters are rather cautious or rather apprehensive about their own MLAs, and they are voting in their own interests. Now, as against Pernem, again, Pernem, of course, is a reserved seat, where it is reserved because it has the largest number of reserved of the scheduled caste voters in Goa. But strangely, even the scheduled caste there do not form 5% of the vote, I think, or 6%. So it is a scheduled caste constituency where 9/10 of the voter is not of that scheduled caste. So the candidates there are imported. You don't have a local candidate. Babu Asgaonkar is an import. So was Arlekar an import. And probably most of these people, these candidates themselves may not have much love for the constituency because they are not from there. So and possibly that is why they are changing their MLAs.
Manoj, how do you look at both these constituencies?
Both these constituencies are close to my heart because I am a Pednekar. I am a voter from Pernem and also having very, very close relations with Mandre constituency, and both this constituency I happen to follow very, very closely. आता मांद्रेचे जर पळोवंक गेले जाल्यार दयानंद सोपटेक तुमी सेफ म्हणून डिक्लेअर केला. हिज परफॉर्मन्स हॅज ऑलवेज बीन बेटर रायट फ्रॉम द डे वन. Whether he was in opposition or whether he is in ruling, he has a very good connect with the people. Now, when we are saying Dayanand Sopte is safe, I don't agree that BJP is safe there because I am not still sure who is the BJP candidate, whether it is Parsekar or whether it is Sopte or whether it is the third phase. So eventually, if you look at the performance of Sopte as what was measured, performance is good, there is no doubt about it. But we still do not know whether BJP is safe, because it would depend upon which faction of the BJP is safe or unsafe, because it is always Parsekar versus Sopte. And that particular duel has gone to a greater side.
I'll bring Nilesh on this point before we go to next two constituencies. Nilesh, what is it? This is a very crucial point. What is Sopte? What is BJP? What are the data points saying?
Yeah, so the data is very clear about it. I mean, the data does not understand these defections, and so data is very clear. Sopte is a BJP candidate. They are happy with the BJP candidate, and they want a BJP government. So it's as plain as that. As you go across, you will understand this, that there are places where you have had a non-BJP person, but then people are happy with the BJP government and want BJP government, which kind of brings us to this conclusion that the person non-BJP candidate might not really win. In this case, right now, at this point in time, we accept the fact, and that's why I said it very clearly, if the elections happen today, right? And so therefore we are saying Sopte is a BJP candidate, people are happy with the candidate, and people want the BJP government in Goa. And so therefore we look at it as a safe candidate.
And what about Pernem? Is it anti-BJP or it is anti-Babu?
No, so if you go into a little more detail and depth of this, people in Pernem want a BJP government, but they are not interested in the BJP candidate that exists as of today. So, if the same candidate, I mean, data points, please. I mean, I'm only talking data.
Change any
that's what I said. I'm only talking data, so I'm not here for political theorization.
Any political party
So
if the
same
party takes our data and they do that.
So
I don't have a problem
if the
with that
same
either.
BJP candidate gets a BJP ticket, BJP will lose the Pernem seat. It's as simple as that. But people want the BJP government. So if there is a changed BJP candidate in Pernem, BJP has a very good chance of winning Pernem seat as well.